Have you made up your mind yet, Betty?
You told me to be here in 20 minutes. I'm here. What else do you want from me?
I want you to understand clearly, Betty. I'm offering you a lifeline. I'm offering your child a chance at life, something your pride won't afford.
You call...
Two tickets. That's 3,000 naira.
Please make it fast.
Are you sure about this?
Let's just get there first. Maybe someone in town can help. An old aunt, anybody. $8 million, Reda. 8 million naira. I don't even have 8,000.
I know. But Betty, lying to the whole world to get it? You can't. Not like that.
Then what do I do? Let Zara die because her mother has too much integrity to lie to the same people who never cared?
No one's saying that. But First Lady Aid's offer. It's poison wrapped in help. You'll lose yourself, Betty. You'll destroy your truth.
She said if I make a video, say I lied about everything, say it was a stunt to raise money, that she'll pay it all. And if I don't, nothing. I'm so tired. So tired. I tried to do the right thing. I stood in that church, and he looked me in the eyes like he didn't even know me. Like Zara was trash.
Because he's not a father. He's a coward. And cowards pretend they never had children.
If I do it, I save Zara. But I lose my voice. And maybe my soul.
But if you don't,
then I might lose her. It's her. She wants to meet.
I assume you understand exactly why you're here. This unfortunate situation involving Daniel must vanish quickly.
We understand, Ma. We've already started speaking with the bloggers as you instructed.
I don't pay you to merely speak. I pay you to control the narrative. Betty must be discredited, completely. Make sure every post, every comment, every video portrays her as desperate, manipulative. A liar.
Consider it done, Ma. By morning, no one will believe a word from Betty's mouth. She'll be branded a fraud.
And Daniel's image
protected completely. We're pushing the narrative of a victim, a good man falsely accused. Sympathy will swing in his favor.
Good. Remember, gentlemen, the Carter name has endured decades. It will not be destroyed because of a foolish woman's stunt.
Ma, if I may ask, what if Betty counters?
She won't. She has far too much to lose. You have your orders. Handle this quickly, cleanly. Leave no loose ends. I want no mistakes.
Understood, Ma.
Hey! Is that not Deborah? Deborah. It's me, Mark.
Wow. Mark. It's been what? Ages.
Deborah. Is that you?
Mark. Wow, it's been forever.
Years, actually. Uni days feel like a lifetime ago, right?
They really do. How have you been? You look great.
Thank you. Life's been good, challenging sometimes, but rewarding. I've been teaching too, you know. Literature at City College.
You teaching? Mark, that's wonderful. I always knew you had it in you. You always spoke with such passion.
And you? I heard bits and pieces about, well, recent events. How are you holding up?
I won't lie, it's been tough. But surprisingly liberating too. I'm rediscovering who I am, what I love, teaching, writing. Just being me again.
I always admired that about you. Your strength, your independence. You never stay down long. I'm glad that hasn't changed.
You're flattering me. But honestly, it's nice hearing someone say that.
It's not flattery, Deborah. It's just the truth. You're resilient. You've always been.
So, no wife, no kids yet?
Not yet. Took some time to work on myself first, you know? But now, maybe I'm open to finding someone.
Well, she's out there somewhere, Mark. Whoever she is, she'll be lucky.
And you? Will you try again? Love, I mean.
Maybe someday. Right now, I'm just healing.
Healing looks good on you.
Thanks, Mark. Really, it's so good to see you.
To reconnecting, and better days ahead.
My brothers, we must talk about the Carter family. Things cannot continue like this.
Elder James, we need to be careful. These are sensitive matters. It's a family issue, not ours.
Sensitive. My brother, the church is already talking. How many scandals can we ignore? Daniel's shameful wedding, Jaden's lifestyle, it's too much.
It pains me to say, but Elder James is right. If we don't act, the church will suffer. People are losing faith. We've turned a blind eye too long. What do you suggest? That we openly shame the bishop's family? Who among us can afford that risk?
It's not about shaming, it's about accountability. Have you forgotten Eli and his sons? God punished Eli because he refused to act. Should we suffer the same fate?
My brothers, perhaps the answer isn't confrontation. Perhaps what we need now is a quiet solution.
What do you have in mind, Elder Felix?
Pastor Leonard. He's humble, godly, and respected by the congregation. Perhaps he can quietly lead us through this storm.
You mean bypassing the Carters entirely? Is that wise?
If leadership fails, God raises another. Leonard has served quietly, faithfully, with no scandal to his name.
Maybe this is God's way of correcting us, my brothers.
I worry about the consequences. But perhaps you're right. Then let's seek God's guidance before we take another step.
Have you made up your mind yet, Betty?
You told me to be here in 20 minutes. I'm here. What else do you want from me?
I want you to understand clearly, Betty. I'm offering you a lifeline. I'm offering your child a chance at life, something your pride won't afford.
You call this a lifeline? Destroying my integrity, making me lie publicly, ruining everything I stand for?
Integrity won't pay Zara's bills. It won't heal her. But your cooperation will. Choose wisely. Your pride or your daughter's life.
You could help her anyway. Zara is your granddaughter. Your blood. How can you be so cold?
Have I not warned you to never mention that again? As far as I'm concerned, that child is your responsibility alone. Now, either accept my terms and save her, or live with the consequences. Think carefully, Betty. You have until tomorrow. Make the video. Say it was a publicity stunt. Say you lied, say whatever you must. Just clear Daniel's name. Do it, and Zara's hospital bill is settled. Refuse, and you're on your own.
Betty. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to overhear, but I couldn't ignore what I heard.
How much did you hear?
Enough to know the Carters have no boundaries. No mercy. Betty, you don't deserve this. No one deserves this.
I don't care about me, Deborah. But Zara. My baby. What mother lets pride cost her child's life?
Betty, you have more courage and strength than you realize. The fact you stood up, the fact you came forward in that church, it showed your daughter she has a mother who fights for truth. That's powerful.
And where did truth leave me, Deborah? Where did courage get Zara? A hospital bed. Without hope.
Here. It's not much, but it's everything I have. Take it. Zara needs it more.
Deborah, I can't. This is your life savings.
Please, take it. You're not alone. No matter what the Carters say or do, God is still with us, even in the darkest moments.
Thank you, Deborah. For everything.
Did you people hear what happened at Holy Trinity Church last Saturday?
Ngozi, who hasn't heard? The entire community is talking about it. Imagine the shame, Daniel Carter's wedding cancelled right at the altar.
My sister. The Carters have finally shown their true colors. This is what happens when you pretend to be holier than everyone else.
But that poor girl Deborah. She nearly fainted. How can a grown man like Daniel deny a child like that in public? No shame at all.
And did you see that Betty woman who came to expose him? Poor thing. And the First Lady, that woman is dangerous. Did you see how quickly she covered it up?
And it's not just Daniel, oh. Even the one that leads worship, what's his name again? Jaden, yes. Last week, I saw him near that hotel by the junction with someone who is definitely not his fiancée.
You don't mean it.
I saw it with my own eyes. Holding hands like newlyweds. And on Sunday morning, he's there leading worship as if nothing happened.
This is exactly how Eli's sons behaved. Claiming to represent God, but disgracing the altar. This family is bringing shame to all of us.
God help them, but as for me, I've always said it, nothing stays hidden forever. Now everyone knows who the Carters truly are.
Yes?
Sir. Someone is here to see you. It's Miss Deborah.
Interesting. Tell her I'll be right out. Deborah. So. Have you finally come to your senses? Ready to call back and apologize?
Don't flatter yourself. I didn't come here for you.
Then why are you here, To give another dramatic performance? You love a scene.
I came to tell you to stop. Stop this madness. Stop what your family is doing to Betty. To her child. To everyone who's ever trusted you.
Let me guess, you believe every word she said? You think I'm the villain, don't you?
You are the villain, Daniel. You're not just a man who made a mistake. You're the man standing by and watching a child die just to protect your image.
That child is not mine. And Betty, she's a desperate woman trying to destroy my life, because I cut her off. End of story.
You're lying. We saw the DNA results. 99.99%. She wasn't trying to destroy your life, she was trying to save your daughters. But you're too obsessed with your pride to care.
That test could have been forged. People do worse for money.
Wow. You really are heartless. She came to your wedding in scrubs from the hospital. She cried. She begged. And all you did was deny, lie, and call her names in front of everyone. And now, your mother is blackmailing her, and you're acting like nothing's wrong.
My mother is protecting the family. Betty made her bed. If she wants money, she can work for it. I'm not going to be manipulated.
Manipulated? Daniel, this isn't some random woman from your past. This is the mother of your child. A child who is dying. You have the power to save her, and instead you're hiding behind lies and letting your mother do your dirty work.
Watch your mouth, Deborah. You don't get to come into my house and...
And what? Speak the truth? You think you're untouchable because of your name, your position, your fake righteousness. You're just a scared little man hiding behind your mother's skirts. I once thought you were everything. That God sent you to me. I was wrong. I don't know what blinded me. But I thank God for opening my eyes.
So this is it? You came to lecture me, to throw my failures in my face? You think you're better now?
No. I came to plead. Not for myself. For Zora. She doesn't have time for your ego war. Whatever you feel about Betty, put it aside. Be a father. Just once, Daniel. Do something right.
That's not my child. And I'm not playing into this circus anymore. You can go now.
You'll regret this. Not because of Betty. But because you'll look in the mirror one day and realize you had a chance to be a man. And you chose to be a coward.
I don't know, Brother Jaden. I thought this was just a Bible study meeting.
It is, in a way. Just a more private setting. Somewhere peaceful where we won't be interrupted. You know, for deeper spiritual connection.
You said a prayer retreat, but now you're talking about a hotel suite. That doesn't feel right.
Joy, look, I know what I'm doing. I'm the bishop's son. You think I'd risk my name if it wasn't safe? Besides, who would dare question us?
But what if someone finds out? People talk. And I've heard rumors about you before.
Rumors? People are always jealous of spiritual gifts. I don't let gossip dictate my walk with God. And neither should you.
But this isn't about gossip. It's about what's right. I don't want to be another mistake.
You're not a mistake, Joy. You're special. You understand me. These past weeks at fellowship, our conversations, they weren't just random. God is doing something. And we shouldn't fight it. Just say yes. One night. A quiet weekend. Just us. You and I. Seeking God in intimacy.
I need to pray about this. Alone.
Of course. Take all the time you need. Just know, people like us, chosen people, sometimes we're called to walk differently. Don't let doubt steal something divine.
What is this place? Where am I? Is this the end? Lord. Am I dead?
You have asked for mercy. You have cried out in prayer. And now, mercy stands before you, not to destroy, but to reveal. You built a mansion of ministry. You filled pews, stirred nations, led conferences. Men bowed at your wisdom. Yet, your house was not built upon the rock.
No. I labored. I fasted. I carried the vision. I raised a church.
And you neglected the cornerstone. You placed bricks upon sand. Reputation replaced righteousness. Power replaced presence. Your name was lifted, but my name was diminished in your house. Your children, Ezekiel. Your sons, the priests of your house, what did they become under your silence? You taught them the language of church, but not the discipline of the cross. You preached the fire of holiness, but allowed compromise to burn at your doorstep.
I tried. I didn't know it had grown this bad. I trusted they would follow my example.
They followed your habits, not your sermons. What you excused in private, they practiced in public. You chose the comfort of your wife's silence instead of the sting of correction. Your helpmeet became your handler. She buried truth beneath your anointing. You turned your eyes away, not out of ignorance, but convenience.
Lord. Please. Please forgive me. I failed them. I failed you. I failed my call.
Even now, my mercy speaks. Not to condemn, but to correct. But hear me, Ezekiel, for this is your final window, return. Repent. Restore. Your altar is cracked. Your lampstand dim. My presence has lingered only because of my covenant, not because of your obedience. Your son stood before the people and lied with a smile. Your daughter fainted from the burden of abuse you allowed. And a dying child cries for a father she may never know.
Show me, Lord. What must I do? I will make it right. I will.
Rebuild your altar in truth. Expose what was hidden. Speak what was silenced. Choose righteousness over reputation. Your name may fall, but my name will rise. Speak to your sons, not as their bishop, but as their father. Call the elders. Tear the veil they helped stitch. Anoint not the one who flatters, but the one who fears me. I have chosen another, one who knows the weight of my presence. You must lay down your scepter, Ezekiel. For the house to be healed, your pride must die.
I accept, Lord. Whatever it costs, I will obey. I will no longer hide.
Then rise. Return. Warn. Rebuild. And restore. For the night is far spent, and the dawn waits on your obedience.
Not my will, but yours be done.
Lord, please heal my father. Restore my family. Father, you are awake.
And what will you do, Daniel? Who do you think you are?
Enough, both of you. Let me think.
Mother.
What is it, Nancy? Can't I have peace in my own house?
He's awake. Daddy is awake.
Then we need to go. Now.
Anita hasn't come back yet. She hasn't?
No. She called me. Maybe 2 nights ago. Said she just needed space. Said she was traveling for a bit.
I don't blame her. Everything's been so heavy.
And you? You've been quiet too. Since that day.
I went to see Daniel.
Deborah.
Not like that. I didn't go to get back with him or anything. I just needed closure. I wanted to understand how I got to the point where I almost married that man.
What happened?
I went to see Betty at the hospital and Daniel's mum, Madam Aid, was there. With the way she was vibrating, I knew something was wrong. But I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I heard them talking. Or rather, arguing. Okay, fine. Here is the gist. She told Betty, Madam Aid, that if she didn't lie to the press, say the whole thing was made up, they wouldn't help her daughter. She literally said it like a business deal. You want help? Deny your truth.
This is serious. Like, that's evil.
It shook me. Betty was crying, begging. And all that woman could think about was the family name. Not her son's child. Not an innocent girl on a hospital bed.
And to think, you almost married into that.
I would have been trapped. And I wouldn't have known until it was too late.
That's how it happens. That's exactly how it happens. One compromise at a time.
I keep asking myself, how didn't I see it? All the red flags were there. The control, the manipulation, the little jabs wrapped in charm. But I kept telling myself, he's a man of God. He means well.
That's what they count on. Women like you, kind, hopeful, spiritual. They hide behind church titles and big grammar, but inside? Inside they're broken boys looking for someone to control so they can feel powerful.
I was so blinded. I stopped praying. I stopped discerning. I just followed emotions. I thought it was love, but it was fear. Fear of starting over. Fear of disappointing people. Fear of being single at this age.
That fear has caged more women than prison walls. They marry because time is going. They marry because of pressure from parents, pastors, friends. But they don't marry because of peace. And that's the tragedy.
I almost gave my life to a narcissist. A man who needed a puppet, not a partner.
Deborah. You just described thousands of marriages. Thousands. Some women are 20 years in, silently dying. No voice. No freedom. Just long skirts and big titles hiding depression and ulcers.
And high blood pressure. You know how many women die just from silence? From internal wars? From swallowing everything until it bursts.
Too many. But we don't talk about it. We just say, marriage is hard, endure like a good woman. We ignore abuse and call it submission. We silence women and call it loyalty.
I'm just grateful I saw the truth before I signed my soul away.
You did. And that's brave. But it hurts, I know.
It does. It hurts that I believed him. It hurts that I ignored your warnings. It hurts that I was ready to walk down the aisle with a man who denied his own child in front of God in the crowd.
And who called the guards to throw out a desperate mother.
She begged him. She begged him. All she wanted was help for her daughter. And he acted like she was dirt.
His heart is rotten. That family's pride has eaten them alive. All of them, including the mother.
That woman. She's the architect of the whole thing. Calculated. She moves people like chess pieces.
That's why you had to leave. You escaped a trap. And maybe you were sent to witness all this for a reason.
I want to help Betty. I don't know how, but I can't sit and do nothing.
Then help her. Use your voice. Use your experience. Tell your truth. It might be what frees someone else.
I think I'm going to visit her again. She doesn't trust easily, but she needs someone in her corner.
And maybe you need someone to pour into too. To remind you that your heart is still good. That you're not broken, just healing.
Thank you, Ruth. For being here. For listening.
Always. And the next time you think about doubting your strength, remember this moment. You walked away from a fire that was dressed like a wedding.
Doctor, please. What's going on? It's been 5 days since my husband opened his eyes. 5 whole days. And not a single word has come from his mouth. Is something wrong?
Ma'am, I understand your concern. But I assure you, Bishop Carter is stable. His vitals are good, his reflexes are strong, and all neurological scans are showing signs of recovery.
Then why won't he speak? He just stares at us like he's seeing ghosts. I talk to him, Nancy talks to him, he even squeezes our hands. But no words. Not even a nod.
It's called post-coma mutism, ma'am. It's not uncommon. After a traumatic coma, especially one that lasts several weeks, a patient may experience delays in speech and emotional processing.
He's the bishop. A preacher of over 3 decades. His whole life is built on speech. What am I supposed to tell the congregation? That the man of God has become mute.
What you should tell them, ma'am, is that their bishop is alive and healing. His mind and body have been through a war. This silence doesn't mean he's broken, it means he's rebuilding.
I sit with him every day, hoping, praying. I even read him the Psalms. And nothing. Not a word. He looks at me like he's not even sure who I am.
He knows. He just needs time. Sometimes, silence is how the soul catches up.
And if he never speaks again? What happens to everything we've built? The church, the family, the legacy?
Then maybe it's time to ask what truly matters now. What kind of legacy remains when the noise is gone?
Doctor. Emergency, room 204. It's the little girl. Zara Wilson, she's seizing. High fever and difficulty breathing. Zara?
Get me her vitals and prepare the crash team.
God, please. Please. Don't take her from me.